In a homeland of pilgrims, life for Mecca was becoming so difficult for the Muslims. The growing oppression and the torture of the disbelievers of Mecca become unbearable. The Muslims were prevented from worshipping Allah, something that is unstoppable, intending to kill the Prophet and his companions in their own homeland and bring an end of the Islamic religion. Allah the Exalted aided his messenger to migrate to Medina and leave the Mecca region. For 10 years while in Mecca, the Muslims were prohibited to openly fight the disbelievers because Muslims were few and the kuffar were greater in number. Were the Muslims to fight the disbelievers in Mecca, the result would have been disastrous. But when the disbelievers went to extremes in the transgression, the first to last messenger to leave the most sacred place, he and his companions, Allah Ar-Rahman revealed a verse of the Quran giving permission to the Muslims to fight the disbelievers, and Allah will help them from the tyranny of the kuffar. Now the Muslims had the support of the Ansar. They had a place where Islam prevailed and where they could retreat. It was an appropriate time for the jihad. The Muslims' army was not more than 313, including 82 immigrants, but the disbelievers outnumbered them, for they were more than 1,300. The battle started when a man from disbelievers swore to drink water from Muslims' basin to destroy it or die for it. Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib struck his leg and his sword and killed him inside the basin. Then 3 men from the disbelievers, Utbah, his brother Shayba, and his son Al-Walid, stepped forward. 3 men from Ansar came forward, but the Quraysh, they wanted the heads of their cousins. The Prophet ﷺ sent Ubayd ibn Haris, his uncle Hamza, and his cousin Ali ibn Abdul Muttalib to fight. Hamza killed Shayba, Ali killed Walid. Ubayd was seriously wounded, but Hamza fell upon Utbah and cut off his head. In this way, in one-on-one combat, the disbelievers lost many of their brave men, so they decided to attack Muslims as a whole. The Muslims were ordered to carry out a defensive war. They supplicated to Allah and invoked His help and fought bravely as they were ordered to achieve what they chased after, fighting what they believe. Imman Nasru, Imman Shahada. The Prophet prayed. Allah responded to the supplication. And verse 8, remember when you sought help of your Lord and He answered you, saying, I will help you with 1,000 of angels, each behind the other in succession. Victory for the Muslims, victory for the believers, with the help of Allah. Allah's messenger and his companions fought bravely until the Quraysh suffered great loss and fled the battlefield. They lost 70 of their best men and 70 were taken as prisoners by the Muslims. Only 40 Muslims were martyred, for they fought with their faith until they got tired and martyred. It was a great loss in Islam, but the victory was for the Muslims in Islam. Gazwatu Badr.